Our first game is Egg Relay, most commonly known as the Egg and Spoon Race. In our version of the game, there are 5 stations with different challenges. The various teams must assign one pair to each of the first 4 stations and one person to the last station. The goal is to deliver the egg to the last station and finish the course within 5 minutes. In the first station, one of the players will be blindfolded with the egg in one hand and has to avoid the cones without dropping the egg, while the other player will guide the blindfolded player through the obstacle. For the second station, the players will rest the egg on the middle of a bandana. Each player will hold one end of the bandana using only one hand. The third station challenges the players to place the egg between their cheeks and to go as fast as they can to the next station. In the fourth station, the 2 players are to place the spoon handles in their mouths. They will attempt to balance the egg on the 2 spoons joined together at the bowl. The fifth and last station challenges the player to throw the egg into a hole of water from a certain distance. If the player fails to shoot the egg, he or she will have to retrieve the egg and try to shoot it again. If the players drop or touch the egg, they will have to do that particular challenge again. In the original Egg Relay, players use only a spoon to transport the egg, and there are usually no elaborate challenges or obstacles. Our version has 5 sets of challenges and breaks the tradition of using a spoon only. The necessary equipment for the Egg Relay are the following: plastic eggs with candies inside, plastic spoons, tire, cones, bandanas, and lastly the timer. Points will be given based on the time taken by the group to finish within 5 minutes. If a group exceeds its time limit, its last position will be recorded. Number 1 is blue, which got 77 seconds. Number 2 is yellow, which got 84 seconds. Third is black, which got 88 seconds. And going last is red, which got 122 seconds. Our second game is Sipa, one of our country's native and traditional sports. Instead of defeat, our variation only allows the use of one's palm in keeping the washer up in the air. In the actual game, the players of each group will form a circle. Once the timer starts, the first player will have to bounce the washer in their palm for 4 counts only. During the 5th count, the washer should be passed on to the next player. If the pass is not successful or the 4 counts are not reached, they will have to do the 4 counts all over again. The cycle repeats itself for the rest of the time. Violations will be counted against players who bounce the washer with their palm facing outwards or for more than 4 counts. In the original Sipa, players keep the washer in the air by kicking them. We switch to the use of the palm. Also, originally, the winner is determined by which player kicks the washer the most, while our game requires players to pass the washer around in a circle. The equipment needed for the game are the following: the washers and the timer. In the game, one successful pass awards the group 1 point, while 1 violation costs 1 point as well. The winner of a certain match will be based on the number of points. Here are the results for rounds 1 and 2 respectively, in the order of the final rankings. First is black with 11-12. Second is red with 7-7. Third is blue with 6-13. Fourth is yellow with 6-12. Here are the values that we learned as players and facilitators.
Ang facilitator parang police. Kapag walang police, chaotic ang laro.
Unang ko mag-communicate sa iba at maging cooperative.
I learned that cooperation is important.
And I also learned that patience. Why patience? Because good things come to those who wait.
I can say that the values I've learned are being disciplined and being just or fair.
I think that the value that one needs as both a player and a facilitator is basically patience.
So positivity is really important in order to maintain that optimistic view.
Well, as a player, I learned that you don't always win games, and you have to deal with that.
One thing that I encourage for myself and for my teammates is positivity and optimism.